Hey guys, it's Pandemic. Right off the bat, I'm just going to apologize. This is like my sixth time recording this. I just got off a night shift and I'm like super exhausted, so just kind of bear with me here. I'm just going to power through this together. But anyway, I'm going to be showing you a updated version of my Immersive HALO Jump Mod, showcasing the new features, which namely is that vehicle drops are now available to drop with you. So basically, I'm not going to really bother showing you how to get it set up or anything because I have another video that kind of will demonstrate that more. But I do have, as you can see over here on the right, there's two new versions, and it basically combines the RHS mod ground vehicles with the USAF mod C17. So you have some more, selection and what you want to jump with. So we're just going to go ahead and put that down. Now remember now the updated version, you should not have a plane with this. If you have a plane that is part of the composition, you don't have the right version. So make sure you update that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and hop in and I'll kind of show you a little bit how this works. All right, so like I said before, I'm not really going to show you how to all the steps to do all this and set it all up. It's pretty self-explanatory as it is, but also I have another video that explains it a little bit better. So, but as you can see here, down underneath step 3, underneath board plane, there's optional choose vehicles for drop. And then you'll see slot 1 and slot 2 with a bunch of vehicle choices. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's 2 slots you can choose a vehicle for. You choose what vehicles you want in those slots, and then they show up in the plane. And once we're in the plane, I'll kind of show you a couple more things with it. But basically, yeah. So I am planning on adding some more vehicles in the future. I just kind of wanted to test the waters a little bit, see if anybody had any problems with these ones, and kind of how people like it before I go adding a bunch of stuff. But yeah, there will be more vehicles to choose from in the future. Let me think if there's anything else here I want to say before we hop in the super loud plane. Yeah, so, that's right. So, this is a really important thing to note, that the person who sets up the flight plan and chooses the vehicle, that is the person who will, and only that person will be able to basically have drop the vehicles from the plane. And that'll make more sense when we get in the plane because I'll be able to show you, but just keep that in mind. So like if you're with a team and your team leader is like Zeusing and he sets up the flight plan, well, he has to also be in the plane in order for those vehicles to drop. So yeah, that's important to know. And also, do not stand in front of the vehicles when they're dropping because you will die. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So select drop zone. Let's go over the water so I can show you guys the boats. So we're gonna choose for slot 1 a Zodiac boat, and we're gonna choose a Zodiac boat for slot 2. Then we're just gonna say board plane. My God, that's so loud. I hope it's not that loud for you guys. So as you can see, scroll wheel action, drop vehicle 1, drop vehicle 2. This is super important too. If you're using the Rhs C130, by default with that plane, there's an option that says like drop paradrop cargo or something like that. Don't hit that. Hit the drop vehicle 1 and drop vehicle 2, because, and I'll explain that more in a minute. I'm going to show that composition as well, but yeah, make sure you hit the one that comes with this mod, which is drop vehicle 1, drop vehicle 2. So when these launch, it'll activate an IR strobe that's on both of them. The IR strobe will turn off 2 minutes after they hit the ground, so you can kind of easily find them if it's nighttime. So hopefully it's dark enough I can use my night vision. Right, drop vehicle 1, there it goes, and drop vehicle 2. So yeah, don't stand in front of that thing. Oh, crap. I forgot to grab night vision. Well, that's okay. So once the vehicles, whatever you're dropping, boats or or cars, once they reach approximately 250 meters, which that one just did, and that one looks like it just did as well, then their parachutes will deploy. So they automatically deploy, automatically have IR strobes attached to them, and they're just good to go. So I'm going to open my parachute now. Maybe I have, you can't access your inventory. I swear I have night vision on me. Oh well, I'll show you in a minute. So, yep, just gonna kind of fall to the water now. Sorry, I know this isn't the most exciting part to watch. All right, so here's the Rhs C130 version of it. The only reason I'm showing you this is because it's just a little bit different. Kind of just want to demonstrate some things. So you'll notice in slot 1, there's several vehicles. There's, you know, the like boat, the MRZR, you can have Humvees, Polaris daggers, whatever. And then in slot 2, there's only 2. That's just because space is very limited in the C130. I can't use the cargo version of it, which would be much better if I could, but I have to use the one with seats in it so that basically you can, if you're parachuting with AI teammates, they have somewhere to sit, because otherwise it wouldn't work. So so space is a little bit limited. So basically, if you're using the MRZR, you can use both of those. If you're using a boat, you can use both slots. But otherwise, if you're using one of these bigger vehicles, I only recommend you use the one vehicle that you pick in slot 1. But to demonstrate, we're gonna drop 2 MRZRs. So we're gonna just we'll just go right over the airfield, 2,000 meters, and then slot 1 MRZR, slot 2 MRZR, and board plane. So you can see it kind of pops you up here in a different spot. That's because there's 2 giant vehicles right there in the way. So if you're playing multiplayer, have no fear. You can walk back here and kind of wait for everything to wait for the planes or the cars to drop, and then once the cars drop, everybody can move towards the ramp. But there is enough space in here. You just have to have people kind of back up into here. It's not a huge deal. So I'm gonna kind of fast forward a little bit here. There we go. Okay, so again, you have to look at the plane. Use your scroll wheel action for drop vehicle 1, drop vehicle 2. So vehicle 1, there it goes. Vehicle 2, there it goes. And then there we go. No, oh, thank God. I thought I forgot to grab my night vision again. But anyway, there you see they have IR strobes. And as I said, those will continue strobing until 2 minutes after they hit the ground, so that you can easily find them. So yeah, that's the new update to this mod. There's a couple other little things. I've kind of changed the timing with when the lights turn on and when the ramp opens and whatnot, to kind of allow players a little bit more time to set up some stuff if they're using vehicles. So you may notice, if you're not using vehicles, a slightly longer like flight time, but not that much longer. I think it's still like a minute or so. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know if you have any problems or suggestions or feedback just in general. Any vehicle requests. Very open to hearing those. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll be putting some more stuff out pretty soon. So thank you for watching.